welcome to the video. Today I've come to Exmoor, Horner Wood, which is a really deep wooded valley, and as it's autumn there should be some really nice colours and also some nice toadstools to find. So we've got the river this side, the Horner water this side, and all around me there's lovely ferns, and a bit of sun's now breaking through, which is lovely. So haven't found any toadstools yet. Now down this way, we've seen them in the past. You get those red ones with the white spots, which are really nice. That'd be lovely if we can find some of them. So I found a few toadstools here on this log. I'm going to try and get a few pictures. So I found a nice little spot here. There's two moss covered rocks with a lovely brown bracken behind. So we can get a couple of shots of this. There's a wide angle. I'm going to move back here and try a telephoto shot. Just compress it up a bit more. That might be better actually. There. Couple of spots of rain here and there, which is not a problem because when everything's wet the colours are really saturated and it just looks really nice. So Horner Woods is one of the largest areas of ancient semi-natural woodland in the region. So there's a mix of oak, ash, beech and hazel with deep mossy valleys and clear streams running through the River Horner. Look at this beauty here on the tree. There's a couple of big ones. I don't know what type these are, but they're really nice. So up to now the track's been really easy and just very gently climbing, but all of a sudden now it goes narrower and steeper. It's a really nice section of the river. Lots of leaves on the ground as well now. that was Pool Bridge back there. Lovely little spot, and I found a really nice spot next to the river. Got some lovely shots there, nice little slow motion shots. So now I'm walking up a little country lane towards Wilmersham Farm, I think it is. Had a bit of a rain shower, so I couldn't do any filming for a bit. So I'm on my way to Wilmersham Farm now. So I'm above the valley at the moment. You can really see how deep it is. If I cut back to those drone shots I took from a few years back, you can really see how deep the valley is. I'm keeping an eye out because just now there was a stag and hinds, but I couldn't get my camera on quick enough to capture them. Unfortunately, they ran away. But there are, I think it's the biggest population of red deer in the UK in this area. So I've gone a little bit wrong. I'm not on my way to Wilmersham Farm. Wilmersham Farm is sort of up there somewhere. I'm sort of descending into a little coombe which goes off the main Horner Valley. So I haven't put myself out that much. But I don't mind in a way because the scenery is really dramatic with all these trees here. It's very quiet. So I'm listening out in case there's any more deer about. Well, I'm glad I've took the wrong way, to be honest, because this way is lovely. So green. Because we had that shower, everything just seems to be glowing. It's lovely. That was a big beetle, wasn't it? So he did get back up onto his feet after falling on his back. The weather said light showers today. It absolutely belted down for about 20 minutes and I got completely soaked. I got my raincoat on, but so I was in that valley down below over there and eventually got down to by the stream, but the stream by now was a raging torrent because of all the recent rain we had. There's nowhere I could get across it, so I've had to come all the way back. And now I'm on the footpath which goes to Wilmersham Farm, which was my original way I was going to go. So I'm hoping it don't rain anymore. There's lots of black cloud around and this camera is not waterproof, that's the problem. So ahead, I think, not sure if that's Wilmersham Farm or another building. There's another one. I can see just coming to view now, that might be Wilmersham Farm. I think over there is Dunkery Beacon, which is the highest point of Exmoor. Oh shit, alright, good boy, hello, good boy, hello. You don't know how they're going to react, yeah, good boy. Oh, that's a bit scary, you don't know how they're going to react. Oh, you're friendly. So that was Wilmersham Farm and the talk school. So now I've got to go down to a steep valley and then up to Stoke Pero Church. It's a little church, it's a hamlet really. Very isolated. Great views ahead though. So I've come down the hill from Wilmersham Farm to the bottom where the stream is, back up a really steep hill now. And this will take me to Stoke Pero Church. Oh, I'm tired now. And I'm a long way back from the start point. So that over there is Wilmersham Farm. I was a bit earlier. Oh, it was a steep hill coming up. So I should be nearly upon Stoke Pero Church now. This track is so narrow. But there's only a couple of farms here. It doesn't lead really anywhere, so it's not like you're going to get loads of traffic along here, which is good because if something did come along, there wouldn't be nowhere to step aside really. The Stoke Pero parish church was mentioned in Domesday Book, as says here. It's the most isolated and highest church on Exmoor. 1,013 feet above sea level. I don't know what that is in metres. It's around 300, I think. So you can just make out Wilmerson Farm again in the distance. I think the rain is coming, so we'll have to put the camera away in a minute, I think. But you can look across and see Wales over there. Look at that, they've got a nice bit of sunshine. So straight ahead is Dunkery Beacon, the highest point on Exmoor. I just wanted to take a quick shot, but I've got some couple of time lapses I took from the past, so I'll show you a couple of them now. So this is Cloucham Ford. Come down the steep hill from Cloucham Farm. And now I've got to try and find a path which takes me along this little coombe which rejoins the main Horner Valley. So back into Horner Wood. Hopefully the path won't be too slippery. We've had quite a lot of rain. Well, I wasn't intending on coming up again. On the map it showed the path down the bottom of the stream there behind me. But it's so overgrown, and then there was a fallen tree. So I had to turn back and go up this upper path. Nice views though. So this will go along for so long and then should drop back down again then. So there's fantastic views behind me. And there's a bit of blue sky at last. So now descending down to the river, the sun's back out again. So the rain has made everything slippery, but it's made the colours look lovely, and all the bracken's gone brown now as well. It's really nice. So silent here. It's a nice little toadstool. Haven't seen that many overall, to be honest. Not as many as I thought I would have seen, and no red ones. Never test the depth of a river with both feet. I'm very near the end of my walk now, and what a walk that was. God, that was tough. That was a very long walk. Didn't help with the rain, making it slippery. Then of course there was that long section when I went up that coombe and I couldn't get across the stream, so I had to turn all the way back, and Stoke Pero Church was literally on the hillside just above me. So close, but yet so far. And did find some really interesting toadstools, but didn't come across one of those red ones, which is what I really wanted to find. So I shall console myself by having a cream tea at Horner Tea Gardens, which is just coming up. after a long walk. So we've got hot chocolate, whippy cream, marshmallows, and the flakes sunk inside, but it's there somewhere. That's a nice way to end the walk. So rain, toadstools, no red ones, lots of deep valleys, lots of woods, moss, bracken, nice colours, nice end to a nice walk. Does that make sense? See you next time. I found a lovely little spot here. There's two nice covered, there's